A young boy named Daniel was sitting on the porch with his father one sunny afternoon, watching insects buzzing around the garden. Curious, he turned to his dad. "Dad," Daniel asked, "why do you always tell me to work hard?" "Sometime, I see people who don't work as hard, but they still seem to get everything. Fancy cars, nice clothes. They just show up everywhere, and people love them." His father smiled, leaned back in his chair, and replied, "Funny you say that, son. That reminds me of a story about an ant and a fly. Once upon a time, in a big field near a village, lived an ant who worked every single day. From morning till evening, she carried food, built her nest, and prepared for the tough times ahead. It wasn't glamorous work, but it was steady, and it gave her security. Now, there was also a fly in that same field, and oh, did the fly love to show off. The fly would zoom around all day, landing wherever she wanted. On sweet fruits, on the king, stable during feasts, even on the grandest altars during ceremonies. One day, the fly noticed the ant dragging a grain of rice back to her nest. With a smirk, the fly flew down and started teasing her. "Hey, ant," the fly called out, circling around her. "Why do you work so hard? Look at me. I go where I want, when I want. I've landed on royal food, on golden plates. I've seen the world. Meanwhile, you just crawl around carrying little crumbs all day." The ant stopped for a moment, wiped the sweat from her brow, and looked at the fly with calm eyes. "That's true," said the ant. "You do go everywhere. But have you ever stayed anywhere long enough to build something? You may be at the king table one moment, but the next moment you're shooed away, or worse, swatted. Your fame lasts seconds. My work lasts seasons." The fly laughed, completely ignoring the ant's words, and buzzed away. Days turned into weeks, and summer slowly faded. Soon, dark clouds filled the sky, cold winds blew, and winter arrived. The once busy fields were now quiet. The trees were bare, the flowers wilted, and food was scarce. The ant. She stayed warm inside her nest, surrounded by food she had worked hard to store during the good months. And the fly. She flew around shivering, starving, desperate for a crumb, but there was nothing left. Her ability to show off, to appear at grand places, none of that could save her now. She buzzed weakly near the ant's nest, peeking inside to see the ant safe, warm, and prepared. The fly finally realized what the ant had meant, but by then, it was too late. Daniel listened quietly, processing the story. "So, Dad," he asked, "you're saying it's better to be the ant, even if it looks boring?" His father chuckled, ruffling his hair. "It's not always exciting to build, son. It's not flashy, but in the end, you're prepared, you're secure, and you don't depend on luck or quick attention." The fly lived for the moment, but the ant lived for the future. Daniel nodded slowly, watching as an actual fly buzzed past them and landed on the table, only to be swatted away by his younger sister. He laughed. "I get it now." His father smiled. "Good. Just remember, fame fades, but hard work, that builds something real." Hard work might not always look exciting, and success doesn't always come instantly, but building with patience, consistency, and focus ensures that when hard times come, you're ready. Quick success might look shiny, but if it's not built on real work, it doesn't last. Be the ant. Build something real.